the slides broke off. So we're just gonna have to sail with a second reef in the main. Let's go!
Massive bait ball.
What did you just do? Greetings, I'm Kira. Along with my hubby Nathan and our boat dog Scout, we've been living aboard and sailing boats for the past 7 years. Right now, we call this vessel home. So welcome aboard SV Pelican. We've owned Pelican for over a year now, and in the first year, we've done numerous projects to get this boat ready for some new adventures. Something we haven't been so good at, though, is taking breaks from projects and going on little trips. Living only a short day sail away from Santa Barbara, we decided to slip the lines and head up there for a couple nights on anchor in between our work schedules. With a nice weather window, we left Ventura early morning and began the 22 nautical mile trip up to beautiful Santa Barbara. In the summer, there's a free anchorage zone near the pier, which offers a bit more protection from the swell. That makes the anchorage infamous for being very rolly. Alright, we just fueled up. Now we're heading out, eating Pop-Tarts.
Eating a couple Pop-Tarts.
Scout has his life jacket on. Alright. With no wind, we took advantage of the glassy conditions and motored the whole way up. This journey was only about 22 nautical miles, so it wasn't putting too much strain on our engine.
So, a little update. We got a Scout here. He's actually being really good right now, huh?
Yeah, I mean the sea states are really good, chill, so that probably helps.
I think we saw the fuel dock. It was only about 2 foot at about 8 seconds. Flat seas.
Now the real question is, who has the better spot, you or him?
This spot's pretty sweet, but this is pretty nice on the boat, right?
It's almost like having a little mini pilot house.
It is.
Except you can't drive.
I think we should eventually do like a little enclosure here.
Ooh,
And then you can zip it up. That'd be nice too.
Where's the wildlife? All there is kelp flies out here. There we have a bunch. What do you think, Scout?
Butt itches. Butt scratches. Oh. Wow, big shake. Oh.
Although we much prefer to sail and not burn diesel, it was really nice to enjoy such a calm sea state, which we haven't seen much of this year. Motoring 5 to 6 knots in smooth, glassy conditions makes for a very comfortable ride, which was great considering this would be Scout's first overnight trip.
Get it, buddy? He likes chasing those kelp flies.
Okay, we're making our approach to Santa Barbara. still no wind, just motoring in the glass. And we've got Montecito right there. There was a pod of dolphins, but they were too fast, so we missed them. But we should be there in about like another 20-30 minutes. So this was our track. I used the app See People to track it. It's really awesome. It also features a lot of other cool statistics that you can look back at. We arrived to the anchorage just in time for the marine layer to start lifting. The summertime anchorage was a bit too crowded for us, and we headed to the southeast end to find a spot with plenty of room. This anchorage was the perfect test for our newly installed Lumar H2 electric windlass and our brand new Rockna 25 anchor, which we had been dying to use. Nathan steered the boat into the anchorage while I untied our anchor safety line and got the foot switches ready to use. In the past, we have always used manual windlasses, or no windlasses at all. So we were very excited to finally be able to anchor with the push of a button. We dropped the anchor in about 25 feet of water, let out about 75 feet of chain, and backed down on it until we saw the chain tighten up from the waterline. We set instantly, which is no surprise given the conditions and our anchor type, which never let us down on our last boat. After letting the boat adjust itself once back in neutral, we let out an additional 25 feet of chain so that we'd be at a 4-to-1 scope and so we could have enough to set up our chain bridle. In the spirit of having good anchorage etiquette, we watched our position for a few minutes before turning the engine off to ensure that we were set. At this point, Scout was dying to go ashore, so we started getting the dinghy ready to put in the water so we could take him to the beach. Alright, we're anchored. Sun just came out and it's a beautiful day. Santa Barbara. Scout really needs to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna get him to the beach. He wouldn't go underway. It's okay, buddy. We'll get you next time. You'll do next time. But clouds are departing. Got our bridle set up. Used a new windlass. Works really good. We just need to tighten up the teeth in there. But anchor's down. And we're getting the dinghy ready to go to the beach. What did you just do? Scout got his beach time fix, and then we headed back to the boat to relax and unwind for the rest of the evening. My hair is crazy. We just woke up after sleeping on the hook last night. It's a little overcast, but it's nice out. How was your night?
Pretty good. I think Scout didn't let us sleep all that much.
So you didn't sleep very well, did you, buddy? No. This is a very new experience for you. Yeah, we're going to the beach. Up here.
Yeah. I think the tide's just different too, but it looks like it shifted a lot just over the night.
Dang, the water was so much clearer yesterday. Ah. Ready, Scout? 1, 2, 3. Ready, Scouty? Go! Yay! Nathan's turn. Ready, Nathan? Go! Yeah. Scout's like, I need a poop. I need to pee. Go, Scouty, go! Go, go!
How's the water?
It's nice. Cold. It's a wee bit cold.
Right on yours.
Good morning from the Pelican crew. How was your sleep last night?
Oh, it was rolly.
Your sleep was rolly.
Oh, my sleep was bad, but it was just really rolly out here. Because there's no wind, a little good ground swell, and I think it's the worst night on anchorage we've had with this boat.
Yeah, definitely. But Scout's eating his breakfast, aren't you, Scout? Is that good? Did you eat it all?
He ate majority of his fish.
Nice. And then we've got this very northwest breeze right now. You can get like blew out fog bank. Some things going on the beach over there. But yeah, we're supposed to head back to Ventura today. This morning we're making breakfast, drinking coffee, got toast in the oven, and then we'll start preparing the boat to go back soon.
It'd be nice if we can get a sail all the way back to the harbor.
I think we should.
I think
If the wind stays like this, like, it'll be pretty nice. But Santa Barbara, you were rolly. Nobody was kidding about that. Sadly, our days off were coming to an end, and after 2 nights on the hook in Santa Barbara, it was time to head back to the marina. We started weighing anchor as the winds filled in from a 15 to 18 knot consistent breeze. This would be the perfect amount of wind to carry us home all the way to Ventura. Right here, Nathan was putting away the bridle while I was back at the helm getting the engine ready to weigh anchor. Over the last 7 years, Nathan and I have come up with a pretty efficient way of using hand signals when dropping and weighing anchor. This works most of the time and makes it so that we don't argue when we're anchoring. Something we really like to do when the conditions are nice is rinse our anchor off before we put it up on deck. We do this by letting it dangle just slightly above the water and using the motion of the boat to rinse the anchor off. This way, we can get any sand or mud off of it before it comes up on deck. With the anchor up on deck, Nathan secured it with its safety line and we headed out towards the ocean. Hoisting it, one of the slides broke off, so we're just gonna have to sail with a second reef in the main, which is fine. I mean, winds are nice, they're not like too strong or anything, but I just don't think we want to deal with fixing that right now. So, have to make do with double reef main. But yeah, that was not the smoothest mainsail hoist for two. But yeah, we're gonna put the jib out in a sec and then get on course. Scout's in his spot. Bye, Santa Barbara. See you soon. Ready? Yep. So Nathan's trying to repair the sail slide that we have a spare. Do you want me to tie off the boom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So we found a spare. So he's just taking out the remnant of the old one.
Yep.
You take it out already?
Yeah. It's already on. So there it is. Just a little bit, a couple lashings with Dyneema, and voila! We're gonna go ahead and try and raise the main. I wonder if we could try to do it downwind. What do you say?
Sure, let's try it.
Okay.
So we're gonna ease off on our reef line. Just gotta keep some wraps on it. And ease that off. Did you unclip the reef hook?
Yeah, we're all free.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Be on the main halyard. I'm gonna try to pull from here.
Okay.
You might need a grind.
You ready? Okay. Now, I don't typically recommend hoisting the main while going downwind under sail, but given that the conditions were really light and we already had partial sail up, we decided to try it like this. We were also just being super lazy because it does not take that much extra effort to turn up into the wind and hoist it properly. But there you go. So, you heard it here. I know it looks like I'm clearly struggling to grind the main halyard in, but something we found out after this was filmed is that one of the blocks that leads the main halyard down from the mast was actually warped, so it was causing extra friction on the main halyard, which is why it looks like it's very hard to hoist, even with an extra hand up at the mast. Okay. We got the sail all the way up without even having to turn into the wind.
Sail slide's working.
Good job.
High five.
Cool.
Dude, my jeans keep ripping.
Even more?
Further and further.
Maybe they're meant to be jorts.
Some jorts. Jorts.
Jean shorts, that means jorts. My name's Carl, and I wear jorts. I like all sorts of racket sports. Jorts.
These are epic sailing conditions right now.
They really...
He ran down below because he got scared of the noise from the boom swinging around. Are you okay? Are you okay, man? You're a good boy. You're a good scout. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're so handsome in your life jacket. You got sandy eye boogers. Boy Scout. Making pasta.
Pasta with Kira.
So I got my water boiling back there. And they're sailing along. Luckily we've got a gimbaled stove. Hi, Scout. Are you sleeping? Poor Scout. Alright, the GoPro is getting low on battery, but house is done. Wind's lightened up quite a bit, so time to eat. Bon appetit!
Oh yes!
We had been sailing for almost 2 straight hours, but it was around lunchtime when the wind started to lighten up quite a bit. So we had to flip the motor on and motor sail the rest of the way. Captains Dolphins! Woohoo! Hey guys!
I know. Careful.
Let's go! Oh man!
How'd it feel?
So good. Alright, we're back in the slip. Now time to clean up, put her away.
Kira pulled us into the slip.
How did I do?
Great job. Now a little.
Next trip will be, hopefully our next trip will be out at the Channel Islands. So
That's the goal.
stay tuned. Scout, what do you think?
Ready, bud? Come on.
Thank you so much for coming aboard. In our next video, we sail out to the Channel Islands during a tsunami advisory. We get treated to a whale show and we get some much needed time underwater. Make sure to follow along if you want to stay up to date. Cheers!